Well, good morning or good early afternoon. We are on our way to one of our favourite places for Sunday roast. Oh, welcome to Tommy Nutters. Emma's got the roast beef. I've got the roast lamb. So we're going to give this a go, see what it comes up like. Well, Mrs. Sim, that wasn't bad, was it? No. We're going to give that 8 out of 10. The potato was a little bit lumpy and my broccoli was a little bit on the tough side, and there was no stuffing. But apart from that, the rest of it was lovely. And like I say, we've eaten there a few times in the past, but I'm just showing you the stunning view.
We've had Christmas dinner there before.
We have had Christmas dinner there before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Showing the stunning view of the Sheraton Hotel. Well, Mrs. M, 2 for 1s. You've got sangria. How is it?
In the 60s, by Diana Ross. Well, she might be on the screen, I'm not quite sure. But it's better than Ross. And then we got it again in the 80s. My gentleman who just celebrated his.
Welcome to Fada Rock. This is my 3rd attempt at the mixed grill challenge. I've only ever done it once in 10 years. And I'll starve myself all day to try and do it. So wish me luck and hope for the best. Mrs. M is still wondering what to have.
No.
I'm having a mixed grill. What are you going to have? You're on film, so don't cover your eyes. Thank you. Anyway. You get a nice dip. This is a garlic and mayo dip, and you get a nice bit of bread to bung in it as a prelude to what's coming next. And like I said, I'm up for this challenge. I've only completed it once in many, many, many years. Cheers. Nice little sangria for Mrs. M. And you are going to have the ribeye steak, not the rabbi steak. Don't get a rabbi in. The ribeye steak.
My favourite.
And what time is it now? 20 past 10?
Yeah, I think so.
And this place is heaving. We've given a little bit of a free appetizer. Camembert with a bit of cranberry sauce. We've had this before, haven't we?
Yeah,
absolutely
really
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely. Really, really good. How's your sangria, Mrs. M?
Really nice, I've got sticky hands.
We've had the cranberry stuff, and now we've got really sticky fingers, haven't we?
Every time I touch anything, I've got sticky hands tonight.
Okay, this is the mixed grill. And we've got some chicken skewer. We have a chop. We've got a steak. We've got a little piece of lamb in there. and with some peppers. There's a chorizo sausage at the back there. And to go on your plate, you've got some chips and some salad. Fantastic. Over the course of the next 2 days. Okay, I'm bunging bits on. There's also some ribs here as well. I forgot to mention that. There's a bit of everything in here. Mrs. M is going to be... I'll see Mrs. M tomorrow. And she's managed to get through that lot. The rabbi steak. Or should I say the ribeye steak. Wow, look at that. Okay. How is it, Mrs. M? Apart from massive. That is huge. My God, look at this. I have all this to go through. And all that to go through as well. This is absolutely mahoosive. Absolutely mahoosive. I've got a half here. Half here. And half on here. And Mrs. M is going to struggle.
Welcome back, my friend. Thank you.
We love this place, don't we?
I love you.
A nice free shop.
Yum.
And the bill was... Honey rum, yeah. Bill was... It's at 56 or 58, I can't read it.
Oh, no, I got it.
Cheers. Breakfast menu. It's quite a big menu, so I'm not going to run through it all. We just come for the breakfast. So Mrs. M's ordered a basic, and I got a slightly bigger one, but I don't eat beans, as I've already said before, so mine always looks a bit bleak with no beans on it. That's me done. Hi, today we have come out for lunch. We're on day 2 and we've come to Central Station, which is one of our favourite places as well. We're down on the Atlantico Centre. We're going to have some little mixtures of food to eat, and then we're going to go on the beach. Now that's a beer. Well, we've got some oily dips. We've got some nachos. Got some hot wings, and we've got some wedges. Well, Mrs. M, I think we're just about beat, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've done well. We've done well.
The onions.
What was your favourite?
The onion.
Mrs. M loves an onion. What was your favourite? The
I don't know really.
I like the chicken. I don't think there was enough dip for the bread that we had.
No.
Wedges were nice. I enjoyed them. That was okay. I think they're cheap Doritos. Well, not Doritos. They're cheap nachos. They could do with a better quality ones. We find that a lot when we go out, don't we?
Yeah.
They use cheap nachos, and it just doesn't
The
do it.
wedges are nice.
Wedges are lovely. that.
Is that nice?
Oh,
Good.
thank you.
Thank you.
Well, me and Mrs. M, we are at Fun in the Sun. She's at the Happy Centre. And you can tell by the fact we're drinking water today. We had a bit of a session last night. Well, I did. And I'm feeling rough today. Really rough. So hello, Mrs. M.
Hiya.
Mrs. M has gone for the baked potato with curry. And I've gone for a big breakfast, but I don't eat beans. So I've had some fries chucked in, and I've got my toast over there. And it looks fantastic. Well, I've got to say, it's absolutely gorgeous. Eggs are beautiful. I haven't gone back to the sausages yet.
They're nice, aren't they?
The tomatoes are seasoned, really, really nice. Excellent. So far, so good.
It's really nice curry.
Very nice.
Yeah, really nice.
Spicy.
Yeah, very hot as well. That's
Good.
how I like it, isn't it?
Yep. Well, I've got to say, that was fabulous, but I'm done in. I don't think you really needed the chips because I think it was good enough without. But I was greedy. Mrs. M, she's done her curry in. That was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. I like jacket potatoes anyway.
Gone for the fettuccine with steak and mushrooms and cream sauce, and Mrs. M has gone for a Greek salad.
Just don't like it.
But she's not so happy with it. Thinks it doesn't look like a Greek salad.
Not really, no. It's not pineapple.
Well, we'll see how it tastes. Well, I ate mine, but I wouldn't say mine was the greatest either. I know Mrs. M's not 100% happy with hers, but mine was just quite bland, really. It definitely wasn't fillet steak in it. It was kind of like a minute steak, and it just lacked that creaminess didn't come through, and neither did the garlic. So it was just a bit bland. But I ate it because it wasn't bad apart from that. But you know, we've had some good meals here in the past, and I'd give this probably for the pair of them about 5 out of 10 this time round. But it wouldn't put us off coming again. But I'd reorder something else. I know that. Well, we're in the Aloha Pizza, and we've just ordered pizzas, and we've got 2 beers, and we're going to show you this pizza when it turns up, and hopefully it'll be as big as they always were. They're massive. Now that's a pizza. Get an idea, that's the size of my hand. That's massive. That's massive. Put your hand there. That's Mrs. M's hand. We're 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in, we're doing well. We've done it. This is the homemade chicken curry. Looks really nice. Mrs. M's joined me, she's got one as well. I have to say, it's really good. You get a choice of mild or strong. We went for the strong, worth it. But Mrs. M said she prefers my curry, which is rather nice. Oh, that was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. Wash it down, we've got a nice beer each. Vodka Bliss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Show me the bottle. It's a Berry Bliss. It's lovely, but it's not on the 2 for 1s, but mine is. And I've got the Bliss, but it's just the normal tonic water. The one is on the 2 for 1s, but this is empty. But having said that, they're still a very reasonable price, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, last night before we go home tomorrow, and all good, nice.
Oh, it's lovely, really nice.
Good.
Favourite drink.
Yep. And this is El Patio's. Good morning. It's our second from last day. We're off home tomorrow, back to rainy old England. But I wanted to show you a little bit about why you should come to Caleta De Fuste. First thing, you're 10 minutes away from the airport. That's the first thing. You get in a cab, cost you less than 15 quid to get here. It takes about 10 minutes. If you want to come by bus, there's the bus stop up there. It stops at the top end of Caleta De Fuste, which runs all the way down, which I'm going to show you. Buses, about €2 per person, one way to get here. So it's peanuts. It stops right outside the airport, so you've got no problems there. Anyway, that's one of the reasons why you should come to Caleta De Fuste. And the other reason is, I mean, there are other resorts on the island, and I do love the other resorts as well, but this one is set out a little bit different. Coralejo is kind of like one long drag, and this one is all in the tiers. And you've got your upstairs bars as well. Don't discount them. Always look up, because there's always stuff up above. A lot of people just look at the downstairs stuff and go with that, but I recommend looking up as well, because there are some great little bars and restaurants. You just have to find them. And to be fair, we've been coming here for 10 years and we're still finding bars that we haven't tried, restaurants we haven't tried. So I'm just going to cross the road. There's a lot of stuff on that side. If you're looking to buy a property, these are the people to deal with. In Fuerteventura, heard some very good things about them over the years. Their office is over there, right in the centre. I'm trying my new microphone today because I've had so many problems with voices and stuff going on with the microphones that I decided to invest in a better one, so I hope to God this works. Otherwise you're going to get 20 minutes of muffled sound. Up here you've got Milo's Son, the steakhouse, and next to it is a bar we went to the other night, the 80s bar, which we really enjoyed. Prices were good, drinks were good. A little bit of an access problem if you're in a wheelchair, as it is upstairs. There's no lift as far as I know. Worth checking out though if you do want to go up there. And Cool Runnings, which is a higher place. You can go on the trikes, do an island tour, or you can hire bits of equipment. Prices are all up there, look. So if you need anything, go there. You've got a pharmacy there. It's a little arcade stuff there. These arcades do quite good little snacky foods. They do like kebabs and they do baguettes and stuff like that, a very reasonable price. It's an English estate agent. They've been on the island for quite a few years. And there's, what I said, the Back to the 80s bar, which is located upstairs there. And this is the nice little bar, the Hotspot. It's show you a little price there. It's not open today. Large beer, €150. Look, come on, can't beat that, can you? $3.50 for a local spirit and mixer, sangria or cava. Look, you can't beat that. And this is the Hotspot for a reason, because this is in the sun and it is hot, very hot. And over there you've got the smaller version of the town hall. Next to it you've got the police station. Moving on, you've got the Havana bar, which does some really good cocktails. And upstairs you've got the Flower of Scotland, which is where we watched the England match the other night. Crossing over here you've got Irish Bar, the Step In, next to the Masala, which is a new Indian restaurant, which is really good. We had some good food there. And Fado Rock, which is my favourite restaurant on the whole island, without a doubt. Love it in there. Got another Indian. And when we had our pizza the other night, that massive pizza, that was the Aloha, which is downstairs. I'm not going to go down there because everything's kind of closed down there at the minute. We've got a bar here called The Cave, and they do little sort of pizzas and stuff as well, but predominantly a bar, but very nice, very cosy. And you're just outside, you're right, just outside the taxi rank. So if you stop there, you've got the whole town around you. Across there you've got El Patios, which is a restaurant, and in the bar over there they do happy hour normally from 2 till 6, and it's all half price on certain things. Well worth it. And if you go from there at 6 o'clock up to the One Up bar, which we showed you earlier, you can drink from there from 6 till 10 on half price. So you can basically from 2 until 10 drink at 50% off everything. Well, when I say everything, I'm talking about local mixers, beers, wines, that sort of stuff. And I think they do some deals on cocktails. It's the Epicenter. You've got various bars up here. You've got the Trafalgar, you've got Studs Bar, you've got the One Up Bar, you've got Fun in the Sun. All the places that we like when we come over. This is one of the big shames in Caleta. This is Caleta Gardens, which used to be a hotel, and it shut down a few years ago, and it's prime site. And we never understood why it stayed shut for so long. But it's right in the centre. It's begging for someone to invest in it. Got the King's Bar up there. Now that cow is up there. And it's odd because it's a bar, but apparently King's used to be a steakhouse. Hence the reason why there's a cow up there. This is a good restaurant. I've never tried it, but I've heard good things about it. Coco's Kitchen. Ooh, cross over here, doing some road repairs. They're doing road repairs everywhere at the minute. And up here you've got a little inlet of bars. Happy Monday's good. Recommend that. Got a barber shop, an ice cream parlour. Happy Mondays do some wicked cocktails. We haven't had time to go this time since we've been here, but I do recommend it. You've got a little supermarket here. And in the corner you've got the chocolate shop. Now if you want a cake, homemade, and a decent coffee, you've got to go there. It's not cheap, but by God it's good. It is good. Okay, well I'm going to move around a little bit back onto the main strip. I just wanted to show you the little inlet of bars. Over there you've got the supermarket, the Hippodino. There's 2 or 3 of these dotted in Caleta. They're okay actually, but they are geared up more for the tourists. If you have a car on hire, I suggest going to the Mercedona, which is on the industrial estate, which is about 5 minutes away. You'll get things a lot cheaper. Plus next door to that they've now got a Lidl's, which opened up a couple of years back. But the Hippodino is okay, but it's a convenience store and you will be paying a convenience store tab on it. Now, up along here you've got a bar called Heroes, and next to that you've got a bar called Slap and Tickle, which is known to people as Scully's Bar, and they do karaoke up there, so if you're into karaoke in a big way, that's the place to go to. And across the end you've got the Slow Boat, which is a Chinese buffet. It's the only one in Caleta now. It's been around for a lot of years. It's a bit Marmitey. Some people like it, some people don't. If you've been there and you enjoyed it or you didn't enjoy it, let me know in the comments. Happy to read your remarks on it. My view is it's nice and it's not expensive. Mrs M's not so keen, but let me know what you think. Some people like it, some people don't. Another little supermarket along here. You can get exchange currencies here too. The exchanges are pretty good, to be fair. If you have a look round, if you've got some pounds you want to change into euros, you get a fair rate. Not the greatest rate, but a fair rate. Now down the end there, I'm not going to go too far because that's where we were earlier. We had our breakfast at the Trafalgar, so you kind of seen that little part of the area already. So I'm not going to wander too far. And if you've seen our video from Christmas, if you go look at Caleta at Christmas, we did a lot of the town then, so I don't want to repeat my videos too much. I'm just kind of showing you little bits that I didn't show you on the first one. There's a rental place here for your buggies and quads and motorbikes, anything you want, you can get it there. And this is a very popular Indian, Fusion 22. Now, like with most Indians, the smell that wafts of at night time, it just draws you in like a moth to a light bulb. Well, it does me anyway, Mrs. M. The Indians aren't that cheap though, I found. For a meal for 2 people, you're looking at around about 50 euros. Whether you think that's cheap or you think that's expensive, let me know in the comments. I think that's on the higher end of what you get over here for a meal for 2. To be fair, honestly, our cheapest meal this trip was that massive pizza we had downstairs at the Caleta Gardens. And that came with 2 beers to 22 euros, which is around about 19, 20 quid for a massive pizza and 2 beers. And to be honest, they didn't charge us any more than if it had been delivered to your door, which I thought was great. Anyway, that's about all my vlog is going to be for this trip. I'm going to put all the little places we stayed at for food and stuff all in this video as well, so it will be a little bit longer than what you think. And I look a right goon carrying this around, anyone's looking at me. So I'm going to call it a day. Cheers for watching. Please, if you get a chance, please like and subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing. It does us the world of good. And it helps us to make these videos. And it helps YouTube to promote them for us. So that's why we do it. So if you've got that 2 seconds at the end of the video, press up, like and subscribe. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one. Ta-da!